First of all, hi to everyone. Myself Prasant. We are in the part third of the chapter historical background of the Indian Constitution. So let's start. Government of India Act 1858, right? So prior to this, the important act which was Charter Act of 1853, we discussed that in our previous video. So now here we'll be discussing Government of India Act 1858. So this act is very very important, and its importance is because of the fact that there were some fundamental changes. So what were those fundamental changes? So the primary fundamental change can be that after regulating act of 1773 and till 1858 there was company rule. And after this Government of India Act 1858 came into effect, then the crown rule began. So crown rule was from 1858 till 1947, till we got independence. So this is very important. Now first point is that this act is also called Act of Good Government in India. So it's it's a act of good government. The second point which is here is that Governor General of India designation changed to Viceroy of India, right? So this is also one pertinent change. uh, I will like to highlight here some points which you need to remember, that regulating act regulating act regulating act 1773, through this act governor of Bengal, G for governor of Bengal changed to Governor General of Bengal, right? Through Charter Act through Charter Act of 1833, this Governor General this Governor General of Bengal changed to Governor General of India. GG stands for Governor General, GG of India, right? And now here through this Government of India Act, we are seeing that Governor General of India, here Governor General of India changed to Viceroy of India, right? Through 1858 Act, right? So through 1850 Act, Governor General of India designation changed to Viceroy of India. Here you also need to remember that first Governor General of Bengal was Warren Hastings, right? First Governor General of Bengal was Warren Hastings. First Governor General of India was Lord William Bentinck. And first Viceroy of India, this designation came through this 1858 Act. So first Viceroy of India was Lord Canning. I don't think I need to write it. So the third point, this also is a landmark change through this act which happened. End of double government. End of double government. So what does this double government means? So prior to this act, there were two bodies: court of directors, court of directors, and board of control. Board of control, right? So court of directors managed commercial affairs, and board of control managed political affairs, right? So these two bodies got abolished through 1858 Act. This is what third point says. 1858 Act. It got abolished. Now we need to know about Court of Director, that when its role came into being. So its role came into being through Regulating Act of 1773. This board of control role came into being through Pitt's India Act 1784. We saw that through Pitt's India Act 1784, Pitt's India, one second, Pitt's Act, we saw there was distinguishment, right? Distinguishment of company role. Distinguishment of company role. Company role. And this distinguishment came in the form of a court of directors and board of control. So you need to remember these points. I have discussed these points earlier in previous videos, but I try to reiterate these points again because since here there is discussion of double government, so definitely we need to know, and changes are happening horizontally, so I will have to go back to the previous act and explain it in a better way. Now Government of India Act 1858 also brought change with respect to secretary. So Secretary of State was formed with complete control over Indian administration. So Secretary of State was formed and it had complete control over Indian administration. It was assisted by 15-member council. So you need to know the number 15 member, and a Secretary of State in council was capable of being suing and being sued in India and England. So basically what it means is it's talking about accountability, and here we need to know who was the Secretary of State. So he was usually a member of British cabinet, right? British cabinet. So you need to know this. Now one of the important change one of the important, or we can say the fundamental change which happened through this act is that it did not alter the government system of government, but it did altered administration largely. So it did not alter the system of government. It largely altered administration. So you need to know this. Now here we also need to know that why this act was brought. What was the primary reason? So the primary reason can be attributed can be attributed to the revolt of 1857. So this act came into being in the wake of revolt of 1857. Here we also need to know revolt of 1857 by V.D. Savarkar uh, is called First War of Independence. First War of First War First War of First War of Independence, right? And this revolt of 1857 is also called by some a merely sepoy mutiny, merely mutiny sepoy mutiny. So you need to know that what this a mere sepoy mutiny is in context to which revolt. So it is in context to revolt of 1857, right? You need to know, this is important. So there are different schools of thought. So some school of thought also believe that it's merely sepoy mutiny, while the national while the nationalist school of thought uh, believe that it was first war of independence. So this we need to know, it's very important. So thank you everyone for watching this video. I'll be coming up with the third part, with the fourth part of the chapter, historical background of Indian Constitution. So thank you. I hope you really enjoyed and learned something from this video. Uh, Thank you for your time, and